We do love it. We do love it. We do love it.
Gets me every time.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Claude on the Banstas for this very special showing. We're going to be doing a live watch-along of the extended highlights of the Liverpool v Arsenal last game of the season in '89. Wow. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I don't know if you was there, Claude. Was you there, Claude?
No, I wasn't actually, believe it or not. I wasn't there because I had to work that day. That's one thing. That's why one of my biggest regrets that I missed that game. But one of my biggest regrets, I had to work that day, unfortunately.
Claude, how old was it then?
17, I think. No, hold on. No, I want to talk about 17. 26.
26. So you do remember everything about it then?
Yeah, I remember the whole experience. I heard a lot. I remember going to the ground after the game, going everything, getting really pissed that night, really absolutely slaughtered. I was dancing in the pub on the tables, mate. Oh, that's how badly I got.
So before I come to you, Diesel, and ask you, just to let everyone know, we are live on OpMic now. If you go and download it, if you haven't downloaded it yet, go and download it from the App Store, Apple App Store, or Google Play Store. Download OpMic, use our code CBS301, and then you'll be able to tune in to the game today, what we're going to watch live, and you can sync your app up on your phone or on the TV, whichever way one you're watching it from, and you'll be able to hear our commentary on the game of the '89 game. So don't worry about the TV's commentary. It would have been Rosenthal then, wouldn't it? Jim Rosenthal, I think it was, who commentated on the game back then. But
Brian
Moore. But instead, you can hear Claude's "It's time to go" during the commentary, or Diesel with his laugh when Liverpool muck up, or me celebrating. So get over there. Go on, what's that, Claude?
Don't tell me the score, yeah? I don't know.
Go on, Claude.
Go over to OpMic now. We're live. Use our code CBS301, and don't forget to hit the like button and the share button. That will really help us out, please, people. Diesel, how old was yourself, mate? And do you remember much about it?
Do you know what? When you was asking Claude how old he was, in my head I was thinking, "Oh, blimey, that's a question. How old was I?" I was born in '81, so I would have been 8. 8 years old. Obviously, I wasn't there. But obviously, being born and bred in Islington, because that's where I'm originally from. Oh Christ! What I can remember, Tel, was
sorry, Diesel. No, Jake, don't. It's a wonderful game, mate. It's a wonderful game. Sorry,
Jake.
Diesel.
Jake, if I mean anything to you as a mate, please stay. Right. But yeah, he said, I remember the house going mad. Obviously, all the family members. What I do remember as well, Tel, was it was literally like there was a street party outside. Obviously, Islington and all that, down the road from obviously Highbury. Everyone was just going mad. Everyone was sort of, ran out into the street with pots and pans. There was music blaring. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. And even being at the age of 8, I kind of had a good idea of what it was all about. And yeah, because it was the impossible, wasn't it? If we're honest, we went to an informed team, and at that point, Liverpool were absolutely brilliant, and the odds were stacked against us. And me personally, I love an underdog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And obviously that's what we were, and we overcome it, which is why I will always love George Graham, and he'll always be my number 1 in my opinion. Brilliant. Class.
Can't disagree with you there. Doug says he wasn't born in '89. Doug, if you haven't seen it, mate, this is a treat for you. Download that OpMic, and this will be a treat for you, mate. You obviously know what the score was and the outcome was, but you haven't heard our commentary, mate. So get OpMic, and you're being for a treat. Super chat here for One the Cheek. Thank you for your contribution, mate. Hi, guys. Do you remember the goal Henry scored versus Liverpool? Yes, I do, mate. The one when he, from the halfway line, wasn't it? He run down the left-hand wing, cut in about three players, put Jamie Carragher on his arse, and then put it in the bottom corner. Lovely goal. Fantastic goal. I think that was the game we was losing, weren't we? We was losing 2-0 and we come back and won 3-2, was it? Or 4-2? Sure.
I think it was 4-2, wasn't it?
Yeah. Just to let everyone, I was 11 years old at the time when this happened in '89. The only problem was I had to listen to it on the radio in the car because my mum and dad were in a working man's club, and you weren't allowed in the little bar where they only had the TV because it was adults only. So I couldn't actually watch it on TV until I got home the highlights, but I was listening to it on the radio, and it was just fantastic. I remember all the Arsenal fans running up and down the street, celebrating. It was just a fantastic atmosphere. Absolutely brilliant. And I can't wait to watch it all over again, to be honest. It still sends shivers down my spine, and you get all tingled. You know what I mean, every time I see it. So this is going to be absolutely fantastic. Don't worry about the German games today. Don't worry about them. This is the game to watch. This is the channel to watch, everyone. I'm just going to give you a quick little rundown of the pre-match before this game. In the 1988-89 title race was the closest in history of the First Division. It's the run-up to the Anfield match. Arsenal lost to Derby and drew to Wimbledon. Do you remember that, Claude?
Yeah, I was at the game. There was Winterburn scored with his right foot against. It was a 2-2 draw. I remember that. And then there was Saunders before that. Derby beat us. Dean Saunders had scored an incredible goal, and that was it. That was the defeat. We thought we'd lost it then, but then it was all about how many goals Liverpool were going to get against West Ham. Will make our task even higher. But because if they'd have scored a 6, we would have had to win 3-0. So, but as it was 5-1. It was only had to win 2-0 at the time. So it was 5-1 they won in, if I'm not mistaken. So we had to win 2-0. And that was the anything by 2 goals. Because what happened is, I think the goal difference was exactly all the same at the end, but we scored more goals, and that's why we won the league that year, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's why if it would have been even if it was 5-2, we would have had to win 2-0. So when it went 5-1, it meant that we had to win 2-0. So and then no one really gave us hope. I think the only people that thought we could do it was George Graham, I think.
Yeah,
and the players.
Well, this is how hard it was, because look, it says Liverpool had not lost by 2 or more goals at Anfield in 3 years, and Arsenal had not won there in 15 years. Furthermore, Liverpool had never previously been defeated when playing forwards John Aldridge and Ian Rush together. The home side, therefore, were the overwhelming favourites to win the title. I mean, them odds alone, without, let's be honest, Liverpool being the best team in England at the time, was unbelievable, wasn't it, Claude?
Don't get me wrong. This was you've got a note up there from Hot Mike there. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. This Liverpool side were terrific, tremendous side. That's why it makes the achievement even bigger, because they were a great side. That Liverpool side, and I'd even say they're better than this side they've got now. Much better than this side they've got now. They were an unbelievable football team. So that made the achievement even greater.
Yeah. I just want to say big up to everyone in our chat in the Hot Mic. We've got Robbie, who says Eduardo deal needs to be done. There's cheaper and better centre-halves in our own league without looking outside the UK, Scotland included. Anish Thomas said, did I lose you guys? I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what's happening here.
Yeah, I think something happened with Hot Mike. I think that's probably what he means.
We might be getting ready to go live on the actual game, so just bear with us on it, Mike.
Yeah. So
we've got.
you see the table there?
Sorry, Claude, go on, mate.
I'm looking at that table. That's why we won the league, because we scored more goals than them. Yeah, because if you look at it, going into the last game, they were on plus 35. No, we won plus 30. They won plus 39. But so what happened? We went by winning 2-0. We went to plus 37. They were plus 37, but we won that league that year because we scored more goals. That's the only way. That's how tight it was, because we scored a lot of goals. And then they all go back boring Arsenal, but we won the league because we scored more goals than anyone else. So there we go.
Ridiculous. Just to shout out a few more people or not, Mike. Anish Thomas said, Charlene said, "Hi, Claude." Anish said, "Hope Arsenal win this game." This was the match when I become an Arsenal fan. Historic match for me. Watch the game while I went honeymoon in Mexico, Charlene said.
Blimey, nice.
Lovely at the time. So I mean, how good was Liverpool at the time, though, Claude?
Sorry, go again. Sorry. I
said, how good was Liverpool at the time?
So as I said, that was a great side. It was probably one of the best. They remember they won the title the year before, and they also won it the year after we won it. So that team was amazing side, amazing football team, and they were superior to everyone at that time. And I think we broke. If anyone broke their stranglehold of the game, it was us, because of we beat them that year, and then we beat them in 1991. And they crumbled after that, and they never won a title. After that they went downhill a bit, didn't they? So I think anyone broke Liverpool's stranglehold, it was Arsenal at the
time. Can you two just talk for a second while I just get onto what, Mike, because there seems to be a problem.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Let's come off of this. Right, while Terry's doing that, Won the cheeks. Hope you're well. Head groundsman. God, we got some new ones in here, Claude. Lone Star Londoner. Big up, mate. Hope you're well. Kirk Flesher, Alex Fisher, Indra, Bootycon. I love that name. Bootycon. Sounds like a booty call, doesn't it? Richard Murray. Yeah, hello to everyone. Gio. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, the notification. Gio, yeah, I'm having the same issue, mate. YouTube, God knows what they're doing, mate, or what they're not doing. I used to get notifications literally on the hour, every hour. I'm not getting them at all at the moment, so God knows, mate. God knows. But do you know what? I've just taken a look at my screen and I've seen the mighty George Graham.
Old George Graham.
Oh, I love this bloke, honestly. Winner. Do you know what, right, Tel? You know, we're saying that it's obviously it's memories. It's very much for me. It reminds me. It's like only Fools and Horses, right? I've watched Fools. I'm the biggest Fools and Horses fan, right? You'll ever find. I could watch that day in, day out, and I have, and it never gets boring. This game is the same. You could watch this game over and over, right? You'll never get bored of it, and you still get them shivers, you know, come over you and the goosebumps and all that. It's just obviously, it's just what a game it was. What a game it was.
I mean, it just don't forget this was just after the tragedy at Hillsborough, wasn't it?
Yeah, the way they brought the flowers out, it's fantastic. Look.
Yeah, it was
classy, wasn't it? Yeah,
very classy from Arsenal to do that. Just quickly,
both classy clubs, really. You look at it, the way Liverpool handled the situation and everything. Both very classy clubs. There's old Roy Evans next to Elton Wellesby was in the studio with Bobby Robson, the late Bobby Robson, talking to Bobby Robson just before the game.
Another top manager, Claude.
Yeah, another top guy.
He doesn't really get mentioned a lot, if I'm honest.
No, very good. Yeah. nearly got the job at Arsenal, but they didn't let him go at the time. I think it was with one of the Portuguese teams. I think, but they wouldn't let him go. But he could have. He was very close to joining Arsenal himself. So, yeah, a great manager.
Can everyone just let me know, please, if you can see us through Op Mic? Can you see us through Op Mic? Is it working? Because on mine it ain't. So I just need to know if it's working on yours.
On the thing here, it says you are live on Hot Mic. So on my screen.
I'm just gonna. Everyone on Op Mic, let us know if if it's working. All right. And don't forget, like I said, if you go over and sign up for Op Mic now quickly for the Apple Store or Google Play Store, download Op Mic and use the code CBS301, then you'll be able to hook. Then you'll be able to hook up to your app and you'll be able to listen to our commentary.
What an atmosphere that night, man. Look at the atmosphere. The Lake Rocky there. The goal was Grobbelaar, Ablett, Staunton, Nicol.
Stevie Nicol.
Nicol, Ronnie Whelan,
Alan
Hansen,
Ray Houghton,
John Aldridge, Ian Rush, and John Barnes, and Beardsy was on the bench, I think. Monday, no, 11. Yeah,
Steve McMahon.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Beardsy was on the bench.
Oh, Dixon.
Dixon, Winterburn.
Legends.
Winterburn, Thomas.
O'Leary.
Adams.
Mr. Arsenal.
Mr. Arsenal Adams. There he is. Harry Rocastle. What a player.
Rocky.
Rocky Rocastle.
Kevin Richardson, another unsung hero. Alan Smith.
Stevie Bold.
Right, we are live again on Op Mic. It seems to be all up and running. So
what we've done there, we were playing three at the back with two wing backs time. So that's how we started, and everyone was we need the goals, but what George was doing, he was keeping it nice and so we didn't concede.
Yeah, nice, tight and compact, wasn't he? Yeah.
Just get the goals at the right time. That's the only way we would have beaten them that day. That's the only way we would have got away. If we'd have gone gung-ho, we would never have won by 2 goals. We never have won because they would have just picked us off. So it was the right way to do it. And
exactly the cheeks, mate. Exactly. I would take him tomorrow. I'll take him back. I love George Graham. He's so out that defence.
I've got something here with it says you are live, but it's on the top of my screen, and then it's got edit and then remove.
What's that?
Hey?
Say that again?
I've got Hot Mic here, Liverpool, Arsenal, and it says you are live, yeah, and then it says edit and remove.
I can't get into it. It says an error occurred in playing the video. Please try again. Hang on, let me try again. I think it's because everyone's on it, aren't they?
I'm just on to them as we speak at the same time. So just bear with us, everyone. They're trying to sort it out. They're trying to find out what the problem is.
But how comes on my screen it says we are live then?
I don't know. It's saying we're live, but the picture on my one ain't coming up. But they're actually live watching. Well, now I've refreshed the page. We'll come back on. So I don't know why it keeps doing that. But they're actually in the chat trying to sort it out for us now anyway. So everyone just bear with us for a second. But,
Lone Star Londoner, what I would give to have that back for, oh, Christ.
Oh.
Listen,
anyway, it's had to start anyway, so When the back four, then it was a back three on that night. It was a back three with the two sort of wing backs there. Like,
Brian Moore and David Pleat, eh? David Pleat,
Yeah.
do you remember him?
Yeah, Luton, isn't it?
He was Tottenham manager, wasn't he?
Didn't he manage Luton as well? Why am I thinking Luton?
The game is on ITV. I don't know if you can get that in. I think because you're in Canada, aren't you? It's on ITV, mate.
yeah, that's the problem. Unless you're.
Look at Kenny Dalglish sitting there confident they're going to win this. What a shock he's in for, right? God.
Don't forget the stats I just said. Do you know what I mean? They haven't lost. Haven't lost at Anfield to us for 3 years. Was it? I said.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
They haven't lost at Anfield. What was it?
We hadn't beaten them for 15, wasn't it? 15.
It was Liverpool had not lost by 2 or more goals at Anfield in 3 years, and Arsenal had not won there in 15 years. I mean, that is amazing.
Do you know what though, Tim? Right, honestly, I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall, right, in that dressing room, right, when George was doing his team talk before the game, because it was impossible.
Free kick coming up. Who's going to take it? Barnsley, Staunton, Mulvey. Staunton. Oh, on left-hand corner, and John Lucas from a quick save.
I liked him, Staunton. Very good player he was.
Yeah, very good player.
Very consistent.
John Lukic, fucking unbelievable goalkeeper he was, wasn't he, boys?
But again, he don't really get a mention. Do you know what? I think it's because of Seaman. Seaman was that good.
Yeah.
Lucas doesn't really get spoke about enough, in my opinion. We've had some good keepers, man. Top keepers.
This is one which gets cleared off the line, I think, on this one.
Christ, look how tall Steve Bold is there. He's about 6'5", isn't he?
Corner comes in. Oh, defender clears it. Michael Thomas.
Go on, go. Oh.
3 points in rugby.
Oh. I think I was cursing him at that time. He done that.
Adam Lana's put, who was better, Czech or Seaman? Oh, Seaman all day long.
Seaman.
That ain't even a competition.
For Arsenal, yeah.
He's at Mulvey, McMahon. Coy, he was an hard bastard, wasn't
he? Yeah. He took no prisoners, Till.
Yeah. We're getting this, the clutch. See, this is how we, didn't give them any room at all.
That's what I'm saying. Teamwork, right? In order to pull off a result here, you couldn't have, 10 players playing well and having that one passenger, right? It was a team effort. Literally, everyone had to be on point.
Right. Well, missed it. Oh, was that? Who was that?
That was smart. Stevie Bold.
Stevie Bold on the back post head of them.
We don't care. Stevie Bold.
Claude, boy.
Go on, the Claude.
With his locks there, old Merson. Did he have all his teeth back then?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm coughing now. I better put this on, innit?
You don't want to pass it on to us, Claude.
Cough it up, Claude. You might get an ace.
Thomas gives it away there to Johnny Barnes in the middle. Plays it to Aldridge. Back to Aldridge. Shoots. Great down the drain pipe. Great move there. This was the time of the moustache era, wasn't it, Claude?
Yeah.
Did you have one?
Like lookalikes, weren't they?
Yeah.
Did you have one when you was that age, Claude?
Never.
I'll tell you something though, Ian Rush, what a striker he was.
I did have a perm.
On the bench.
I did have a perm.
A perm?
Imagine Claude with an afro. Do you know what, lads? I'll tell you something, right? The state of the pitches back then.
Yeah.
That's what made it harder. That's why you've got to appreciate them more.
Yeah.
No, not bloody carpets there. Look at it. Look at it.
Thomas to Dixon. Dixon.
Down the line
Hey,
to
crosses it over. Oh, defender gets away. Back to Dixon. Barnsley, that's a foul. Come on.
Yeah.
Foul.
You're ahead of me. You're ahead of me. And I've got it on here. Oh, fuck no.
Nigel Winterburn, look, come over on the right hand side to take the free kick. Great cross in the middle. Smudger. Oh, wide of the post.
Lances wide.
That's unusual for Smudger. He was really good with his headers, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I think his positioning was just he got covered there, didn't he? There's the late Gary Ablett was playing that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, this is it. Yeah, because Rush pulled up. When you already shot, he pulled up, didn't he?
Yeah.
So
Rush had to make an early substitution here. Ian Rush has gone off for Peter Beardsley.
He was another good player, Peter Beardsley. Very good player.
Have you got your window wipers ready for the screen, boys? The window wipers for the screen for his interview afterwards.
Oh, God, don't, yeah. Beardo.
Staunton to Barnsley. Mulby shoots. Oh, Lukic pushed it over the bar.
Good save.
He was a good player, Mulby, and all. Yeah, Mulby.
that wasn't Mulby. That's Moran.
Oh, is it?
Nah, it's Roddy Whelan, isn't it?
Ronnie Whelan. Yeah,
Moran, Will Whelan. Sorry, Ronnie Whelan.
Yeah.
Ronnie Whelan. Great player.
Did you boys rate John Barnes? I always thought he was overrated, you know.
I don't know, but he's crossed it in. Right, look at that. Look at that little play there. That was lovely. John Barnes and Aldridge, it looks like. He's still going. Cross it over. Dixon gets it out for another corner.
Laurie Cunningham, much better player, in my opinion. Much better player. But don't get the adulation that Barnes got.
Yeah.
You know, shame.
The thing is with Barnes, he was in the fantastic Liverpool side. That's what the difference was, Joe.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't forget, these were the days and all when you could just pass it back to the keeper and the keeper could pick it up. Waste time. Great clearance there. Comes out.
Oh, who was that? That was
Peter Beardsley.
Peter.
Just let everyone know if you ain't listening to us on Op Mic, then you're missing out. Go and download it now on Google Play Store and Apple Play Store. It's all free. And then put our code in CBS 301, and then you can sync the app up to your TV while you're watching the TV live, and you can listen to our commentary through the TV. Fantastic app. So go over and download it now. It's Op Mic, Kurt.
Sorry, just come through.
It's Op Mic. Go download Op Mic. I'll tell you what, that was the quickest first half I've ever seen. It's half time, boys.
It's highlights. There weren't that much going on in that first half. They don't make it look good, really. It was a very tense game, you know what I mean?
Very tense game.
Arsenal didn't want to concede.
Lone Star. Come on, Lone Star. Facts, mate. Facts. Boys, can you believe Miss Molina is late to our stream? I'm disgusted. How dare you? I'm joking. Hope you're well, Molina, darling. Hope you're well. There she is.
Molina.
Hope you're well, Molina.
Two strings, Molina.
Seaman, with a name like his, it's a wonder he kept so many clean sheets. I like that. It's true, though, isn't it? Oh, take your time, lads.
Oh, mate, I was just
God, that's right.
Mike, we're having problems still, or not, Mike?
Oh, still.
Yeah.
That was coming through on here. It's coming through on here.
Oh, is it coming through on yours, Claude?
Yeah. We've got Sane. How you been, Sane? I ain't seen you for a while, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you're all fit and well, mate. He's put Claude. I just returned from a date. She cancelled at last minute. I deleted her from Tinder. Woman, even more crazy from lockdown.
Yeah, you shouldn't be meeting people in lockdown, mate. It's dangerous,
Yeah.
Even
What else we got? What we got in the chat? So, how do you think the first half went there, boys?
yeah, it's, nice and solid. Still a mountain to climb, as far as I'm concerned, for us.
Cheers, everyone.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether we can do it. Really, I'm not really sure we can do it. Do you? Do you think we can do it, boys?
Cheers, Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can do it, Claude. Why not? We've got the players, we've got the mentality, and we've got the manager. Right?
Exactly.
Why not? If anyone can do it, it's us.
Listen, at the end of the day, it was very, very hard first half. I think we both had a couple of chances each. It's very tight. Obviously, we haven't won there in 15 years. I reckon George Graham said, look, boys, keep it nice and tight. Try and get through the first half without conceding a goal. And in the second half, we can get out there and try and win this game. I don't know about you boys. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's neck and neck at the moment, isn't it? You know, we've had some chances. They've had. I think it's very. You can tell it's a cagey game. You know, you can tell. Obviously, there's so much on the line that, you know, no one's really trying anything extravagant. It's literally it's just like a routine performance at the moment. And as we all know, whenever you get a game like that, it always opens up in the second half. Because either way, you got to start taking some chances. You know, time. Yeah, you know,
a couple of people over on Not Michael said, how do you get our commentary? Well, basically, what you do is once you're in the app, if you're watching it through the TV or the laptop, you need to turn your volume up really loud and then press the sync button. And then that will sync with the TV or the laptop, whatever you're listening to, and then you'll get our commentary come through.
I just want a big shout out to my schoolmate, Charlie Cheralambos. A very good schoolmate of mine. Wish him well. Hope you're doing all right. Hope everything's going well in the lockdown for you. I hope you're keeping nice and safe, mate. And hopefully one day we'll have a drink again. But I don't know what's going to. Oh, they're out for the second half, yeah?
Yeah, second half. Listen, boys. Look, listen. Give us a tenner each. I'll quickly run down, put a bet on. What are you going for?
I think I've got a funny feeling we're going to win this 2-0. I don't know why.
Yeah, me too.
You go for the score. You go for the score. Who's going to be the first scorer?
What will you give me? If I'll have a tenner at 100 to 1 on 2-0?
I think it would have been something like that, yeah. With a super chat, you put, hope you are all having a great weekend, Claude, Terry and Diesel. I'm late today, but better late than never. Have a great weekend, you guys. Melina, thank you very much for your contribution. Didn't need to do that. And don't worry. You know, it's not a problem. Oh, it's a great ball through here, Steve Nicol. It's on the attack.
No, get it away. Oh, God for that. Whew. I'm a bit nervous there. Liverpool on the attack now. Can't concede here now. Can't.
So Barnsley still got the ball. Being shielded by... No, look at that. Look at that. Great skill by Barnsley. He kicked it out for a throw-in to us. Was that what you meant, Diesel?
Yeah.
Omar, cheers, lad.
Happy Eid to Omar, by the way. Happy Eid.
Big up, Omar.
Rocastle was having a go at the ref there, look. And then Steve Nicol, look.
This is interesting. This could be interesting. I've got a feeling we might get something out of this free kick. What do you reckon, boys?
Got a free kick here.
Come on, my friend.
Got a free kick here. Who's going to take the free kick? Grobbler's shouting at his defence here.
Yeah.
Nigel Winterburn and Kevin Richardson over the ball.
Oh, this
Come
looks
on, come
promising.
on.
Get it on the Smithy.
Here it comes.
Here
Smithy!
it comes.
Oh! Come on! Come on! Hold it, hold it. Hold up. The players all around the ref. The players all around the
Oh,
ref.
what, you're joking?
VAR. It's VAR.
Oh, you're joking.
It's VAR.
That was their tactic back then, wasn't it? Eh?
Look at this free kick.
Around the ref.
Comes over, lovely weighted. Smithy with a little, hits his nose, I think. Hits his nose and goes in.
It's his nose. The old conk.
Oh, look, Stevie Nichols come over. Look, they're all coming over to the linesman. He's got a John Aldridge. That's a John Aldridge lookalike, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
The referee's having a big chat. What's happening here? The crowd don't know. We're all waiting.
What are they moaning about?
What's going on? Is this a goal? Come on, ref. Ronnie Whedon there. Look at his face. What's he calling? What's he calling?
He's still arguing.
Oh, Ronnie, leave it, mate. Come on.
What's going on here? Look, no one knows what's going on. Look at this. An action replay. Comes over.
Where's the foul there? Oh, they fell.
Have a look at that.
Bang.
What's that goal?
Let's give it. It's a goal. Come on, boy.
Come on.
Yeah.
One more. One more.
Here's old Steve McMahon giving it the old big un.
Come on, lads.
The marks on his face.
Come on. Listen, I mean, the way it stays like this, boys, I mean, Liverpool are still champions, but we need to win by 2 goals. Even though we might win the match and finish on the same points, we need another goal, boys. This is, oh, I can feel the sweat coming off of me, boys, the nerves. How about you?
Great free kick. Look at that. Bang.
Look at that. Having people say that he didn't touch the ball with his head.
Deft touch. Absolute deft touch, that.
John Lukich gets the ball here.
$25 goals that season, Smithy. Go on.
Look at that.
Another underrated player, I might add. Alan Smith.
I think he won the Golden Boot that season by a nose.
Oh, I love it.
Great ball in. Oh, really cool way there. Come on, Thomas. What are you doing? Pass it back. Oh, well played. No, he's giving the ball away to Barnsley.
That's a poor pass.
Thomas is.
Go on, Thomas. Tenacious.
Completely took him out. Well done, Thomas. Now that's how we're supposed to tackle.
That's it.
Staunton, the ball on the left-hand side. Plays it back to Whelan. Whelan to John Barnes. John Barnes through the middle. Oh, he's mucking up. Dixon got it away. Well played, Diggo.
Played.
We're on the attack. Oh, no, we're. I just got it. Rocastle.
Go on, Rocky. Go on, Rocky. Oh, Clark. Good luck.
How's that not a foul? Chadwick Moffat has got a super chat. Claude, is Mick McCarthy still your favourite?
Who?
Mick McCarthy.
Oh, no, Mick McCarthy. It's a serious football game. Bringing Mick McCarthy into it. Ask Roy Keane about Mick McCarthy.
We've got a free kick here. It looks like David O'Leary's taking it. Crosses in. It comes into the middle. Smudger on the back post. Is that handball? Is that handball by Nickel? Robert.
Oh.
McMahon here. Peter Beardsley. Whelan. Staunton. Liverpool just trying to hold on to it now. Waste time. Grobbler. Arsenal need another goal to win this championship. Otherwise, it's Liverpool's championship. Oh, Adams slipped there. He nearly done a Stevie Gerrard. Great ball by Merson. Richardson. Winterburn. Great ball, but He's give it away. Now Barnsley. Whelan, Barnsley. Great little play here by Barnsley. Still got the ball. No. Arsenal intercepts. Richardson. Oh, Steve McMahon. Steve McMahon plays it out to Staunton. Staunton on the left-hand side. Great ball down the middle. Looking for John Aldridge. But well done, Baldy. Look at this back four just mucking about with Liverpool here. Look at them. Look, Winterburn back.
Marking them right off. Look.
Merson. Oh, got out jump there. Winterburn.
Go on, Nige.
Great ball, Winterburn. Smudger.
Smudger, yeah.
Merson.
Hold it up. Richardson gone through the middle. Thomas.
Oh, he won't get another chance. He won't get another chance like that, you know.
How has he missed that? Look at that. Look, he's right the way through. There's no one near him, and he's just kicked it straight to the corner. Oh,
he won't get another chance like that, will he?
It's written in the stars now, boys. I think Liverpool's won this now. Grobbelaar kicks it downfield. This is last minutes now. Stevie Staunton gets it away. What's happening here?
We gave it a good try, didn't we, eh? Oh, I don't know. You know, literally minutes remaining. What's the chances? Liverpool have got it in there. They're going to win it. Oh, well.
Mercer, they're making us up. Well. Martin Hayes.
Oh, Christ. Now we are screwed now. God.
I'm not going to lie. For me, he was one of my worst players.
The only goal of the season, though, was an important one at Ayerson Park.
Ray Houghton, Barnsley kicks it in the middle. Oh, Adams away. Thank God for that. We're in deep, deep territory here, boys. We need something. We need something.
Gary Ablett got it. It's Gary Ablett. Grobbelaar. That's it, George. Tell him, George, never give up. Come on.
Ray Houghton here. Oh, Richardson's completely took him out. Great tackle. How's he getting booked for that? He's getting booked for that, boys.
Yeah, to be fair, that was a yellow. God. Today, mate, that'd be a red. Oh, nice one, Kev. Now, listen, do what you got to do, mate. Take one for the team.
Liverpool in dangerous territory. You've got a free kick. Johnny Barnes taking a quick free kick.
Takes it quick.
Oh. Great Adams. Baldy. Go on. That's it. Throw your
Adams then bold. Richardson clears it.
Oh, no. Johnny Barnes got it.
Go on, Dixon. Take him out. Go on.
Dixon and Thomas here. Doubling up on him.
Right.
Thomas.
Oh.
Here's it. To Smudger.
Oh, great touch by Smudger. Unlucky.
Robert's trying to get it downfield. We've got 15 minutes left, boys. 15 minutes left. I mean, we need another goal. Oh, I'm sweating. Come on, boys.
Joe, you can see Liverpool are starting to sort of waste time. They're, slowing their play down. Not as intense. God, state of that pitch.
Look at was trying to get that ball. Well played, Johnny Aldridge.
Yeah, he got that in. Well played.
Well played, Johnny Aldridge. Well done, Adams, though, for tracking him.
Tony don't miss, mate. He don't business, Tony.
Claude, you look really nervous. You right, mate?
I'm nervous.
It is what it is, Claude. There's always next year.
Stevie Nicol, look out on there taking status throwing. Come on, linesman, get off the pitch. You're not a football player. What's going on here? Oh, here he comes, the boy, the ginger man.
Rosie, come on.
The one cheek says, thank you for your contribution, mate. He says, look how well we've been doing pressing them. Exactly.
Stevie Bolt's come off. Listen, George has basically said, listen, get on there, Perry. Take off a defender. We've got to go for it. What have we got to lose? Go for it. Right. That's that Steve McMahon, isn't it? Peter Beardsley takes it. Oh, straight at Lukic.
Get up, you Wally.
Time wasting. Time wasting. That's all they're doing.
Look, he's not even injured. Look, he's looking down to see if he's cut or something. To bloody get up.
Steve McMahon.
Look at that. 29th league game of the season. We'd be lucky to get one player to do 29 games a season, wouldn't we?
Christ, yes. Oh, yes.
Whoa, what a tackle.
Come on, get him up. I hope our players are going over to the ref and telling them to add 1 minute on. This is a joke how long he's taking.
Do you know what, right? Yeah, you're saying that. This is what I don't agree with all this squad rotation that we do nowadays, because back then they played their best 11 week in, week out.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. Right. Can I just remind everyone that if you're not on Hot Mic, quickly go and download it on Apple App Store, Google Play Store. Sign up, all free. Put our code in CBS 301, and then you'll be able to sync your app up to your TV and listen to our commentary through the TV or laptop, whatever you're doing. And please, if you don't mind, please hit the like button on both YouTube and Hot Mic and share. Johnny Barnes with a free kick.
Oh, just wide.
The more likes and shares that we get, it helps our channel out big time. So please, if you don't mind, it takes 2 seconds just to hit the like button and the share button. Boys, we've got 12 minutes left. This is not looking good. 12 minutes. Perry Groves up against Johnny Barnes. Oh, well done, Mickey Thomas.
Thomas, scorn.
Get him right in. Oh. Need to rehydrate, boys.
Yeah, good shout. Not quite the same as what you got, Tel, but you know.
What are you drinking?
Okay. Who, Terry?
What are you drinking?
What are you drinking, Tel?
Beer, mate.
Have you? What about your food order? You put your food order in yet?
Yeah, I put my food order in and I put my cake order in and all. Here we go. Thomas. He's played the ball through. Martinez. Oh, grovel. Kicked it out there. Oh, well played, Mickey Thomas. What a tackle.
He's had a great game, Thomas.
Yeah, Winterburn. Oh, unlucky there.
Great to Grobbler, unlucky. Time's running out, boys. I don't fancy our chances here.
It's getting tight now, boys. It's really, really tight.
It's so weird. It's so weird seeing players like do a back pass and the goalkeeper can pick it.
Do that.
Weird, isn't it? All right. Long chop the field by Grobbler.
Keep it in, Winterburn.
Oh, unlucky, mate. Unlucky.
Ray out in here with the throw in.
Big up Ray Atton, though. Islington born. Not a lot of people know that. He's from the Manor. He's from North.
Oh, what's that with Winterburn, didn't you? He's worried about going on Sonny's show. That's why it's.
Who's that? Oh, that's Steve Nicol.
Is that a penalty there? Is that a penalty?
Look, you see him laughing. He was trying it on. Look.
Stevie Nicol running through. Michael Thomas as. Oh no, it wasn't Michael. I think it was Smudger. Was that Smudger who brought him down?
See, that was clever. Why we don't do that enough now? Don't do that enough.
This is a bad free kick here, boys. Johnny Barnes and Staunton just literally.
Get out! There we go.
So close them. Close. Go on, Perry.
We're in the dying minutes now, boys.
Right, up the field, John. Come on, Lukic. Come on. Forget him. Up the field. That's it.
Smudger. Oh, Smudger,
great. Flick on.
Oh, I was unlucky there. A great flick on there from Smudger.
That's all they've been doing, passing back to Grobbler. Christ.
You could do the back pass, didn't you?
Yeah. And blimey, are they abusing it?
It's really nice.
Well done, Adams. Adams. Oh no, it comes back. John Aldridge over to Ray Allen. Ray Allen's through. He shoots.
Oh,
Oh
just
my
over
God.
the bar.
We're living dangerously now, boys.
So they've had some chances, Liverpool, haven't they?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Any other game, they would have taken at least 2 of them. You know.
Oh. Don't forget, boys, they haven't lost by 2 or 3 goals for 3 years at Anfield. So this is going to be hard to get another goal, and we haven't beaten them for 15 years.
Well, it's virtually impossible to, isn't it?
Ridiculous. No.
Right.
Still trying. Who's this? Dixon. Dixon headers it down just outside the box. Oh, Ray Allen. He's being pressured to burn.
Go on, Nigel. Go on.
There.
That's it. Go on, Lee. No, it's Richardson, isn't it?
Yeah. Rocastle. It's unlucky.
Oh.
All the fans are sporting the moustaches there, aren't they? Liverpool fans.
Even the kids. Yeah. They're not even like drawn on. They're proper, aren't they? They're proper real. Blimey, yeah. I'll just see a 6-year-old, right, with a goatee. Wow. Something in the water up there, mate.
Well, yeah. To John Barnes. Come on, Dixie. Get it out, Dickie. Oh, I thought he was fucking about it there. Thomas to Richardson. Richardson. Oh, great ball across here to Winterburn. Unlucky. Stevie Nicol. Oh, he was an hard man, I tell you. Graham, Pat Rice. They're all telling the Arsenal players now, get upfield. Get up there. Come on. Kenny Dalgley's telling them all to sit back. Look.
Stay back.
Adams.
Go on, time launch it.
Oh, great play there, Adams. Go on, get it downfield. Great play there for Smudger. Winterburn. Oh, well done, Haynes.
Go on, Grovesy, go on.
Crosses it over. Who's in the middle? Oh, Johnny Barnes clears it.
Barnesy. Oh. Nigel again, Winterburn. Oh, straight to Grobbelaar. Steve Nicol, I tell you, if you watch him on ESPN, that is one man who cannot stand Arsenal. He hates us. Absolutely hates us. And we know why, don't we?
Just under 5 minutes, boys. Just under 5 minutes left. This is it's Thomas. All right.
Thomas is running through. So last chance. Come on. Surely that's it, isn't it? Sure. Oh, hang on. I've got 5 minutes left.
5 minutes.
That's why they left the clock on, didn't they? Remember, they left the clock on for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, they left the clock on. Staunton. Haynes. Come on, you could do better than that. McMahon.
We can't.
Beardsley's on his own.
Got all that room he's got. Come on.
Comes back to Barnesy. Barnesy puts it through the middle.
No, it's offside, surely.
It's offside. He's offside. Thank God for that. Johnny Aldridge was offside.
See, Adams and Bowles with the old arm up. Offside, ref, come on.
Michael said, my nerves are shot to bits here. Your nerves are. We're on tenterhooks, boy. Lone Star, London, I've put kitchen sink time. Definitely agree, mate.
Right. Exactly.
Look, Dalglish knows he's got this in the bag. Richardson. Perry Groves. Oh, that's got to be a free kick, ref. Got to be a free kick. No, is it? Yes.
Yeah. He gave it.
Winterburn's coming over on this right-hand side to take the free kick. Can Smudger get another one, boys? Can he get another one? He's done it once. Winterburn with a free kick. Comes in. Oh, Stevie Nicol clears it. Come on, boy.
Tone, organise. Come on, organise. Oh, what a throw.
Adams.
There, turn.
Haynes.
Go on,
Oh.
go on.
Oh, Hayes.
And Liverpool just clear it as far down pitch as possible. Dixon picks it up across to Thomas. Thomas kicks it downfield to Smudger. Smudger on to Mine Haynes.
Go on.
Oh, it's no ball. No ball. No, it's not.
He could have done better with that dance, surely.
I was looking. You know what, Mad Max? I was just looking at that, mate. He's just put. Look at the cops with their big sticks. Their big truncheons. You see them? They've all got big truncheons. Got them out.
Oh, God. Oh, thank God. Offside.
Arsenal, 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes to go. Lukic with the free kick, kicks it downfield. McMahon clears it to Beardsley. Beardsley to Atten. Back to Beardsley. Beardsley on the right-hand wing. It's two against one here. Aldridge got to be offside.
Nice. Come on.
John Lukic has got it. Well done. Come on. Look at the crowd waving. Look, with all of them pushing. Look at it waving.
Yeah. Well, in their mind, they've already won it. They've got the game sewn up, haven't they?
Exactly, mate. Martin Haynes. Smudger offside. How can it be offside?
I'll say one thing for the Arsenal. They ain't giving up. They're going for it. They're trying.
And he's really injured here. Look, he's down on the floor. We need him to get up. We need this. We can't let him time waste, boys. We need all the time that we can get. Dalglish is confident. George Graham was looking at the clock, I think. Look. Pat Rice there. Young Pat Rice. Stevie Nicol mucking about with the ball while Kevin Richards down. Perry Groves is saying, look, ref, linesman, look at the time. Barnsley reckons he's got it.
G and his teammates up.
Barnsley, look at him, look. Telling everyone, come on, we've got this, we've got this. Mad Max, you're right, it's magic sponge time. Here he goes, McMahon, look, there's 1 minute left, he's telling it. The referee, the man has told him, look.
1 minute.
Hey, come on. 1 minute, he's saying. Come on.
1 minute. 1 minute.
1 minute.
That's what I'm on about. That is what you call a captain. That is a captain. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying that is what we need right now. A player like that. Keep those lads in check.
Yeah.
Well, Liverpool fans already celebrating.
Yes, you're right, Brendan. He said he's getting drunk if we score a second. I'm with you, mate. I'm with you. Oh, it's 90 minutes, boys. Robert mucking about with it. They're holding up. Ablett, back to Robert. This is all over, boys.
I've got no faith till it's done. I can't even watch the last minute, mate. It's done.
It's unlucky. Dixon gets rid of it. We need to get it upfield. Look, the clock, even the clock's gone off. Look, they think it's all over. Barnsley. He's mucked it up. Tony Adams. Oh, Barnsley's tackled him. This could be it now, boys. Final whistle. Barnsley's going through. He's in the box. Oh, well played, Kevin Richardson. This is final. Lukic to Dixon. Dixon. On the right-hand side, kicks it down.
Oh, I can't see it, mate.
Alex over. Michael Thomas is charging through the midfield. Yes! Yes! Michael Thomas! Come on! Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable scenes.
My, what have we just seen?
Michael Thomas.
Pat Rice, George Graham, Noel Quinn.
Look at Kenny Dalglish's face. Look at this. Adam Smith over the top. Michael Thomas charging through the midfield. He's through the middle. Grobbler to beat. Get in there.
Oh, stuff of dreams.
What a goal. Boys, listen.
Right now, we've got to keep it tight. Keep it tight, lads. Come on, don't let...
Celebrate. It's celebration time. It's 2-0.
Wait a minute. Blow that whistle, you bastard.
Blow the whistle, blow it. Come on, blow it.
Get it out, Thomas. Well done. Well played, Thomas.
Played.
Thank God for the back
Take your
pass.
time, Lukic. Take your time.
Graham saying, calm down, calm. Kenny Dalglish, look, he can't believe it. Look at the reporters. Smudger. Perry Groves. Go on, tackle him. It's there. It's all over, boys. 2-0. Get in there. 2-0.
Good George Graham, legend. I love this bloke. Love him.
2-0.
Oh,
Can you believe this, boys? Can you believe it?
look at that. That is a team. Those were the days where I was proud to say I'm an Arsenal fan, you know. Look at that. Steve Morrow there in the suit, see him?
Boys, there's only one thing to say.
Come on, Claude. Everyone in the chat, come on.
What are we, boys? Get ready. We
are the champions,
my friend. We'll keep on fighting to the end. Oh, David Rocastle there, look.
Look how much it means to Rocky, though. Look,
Yeah.
Arsenal born and bred.
Unbelievable.
Oh, Christ.
That was unbelievable. What a game. I mean, Claude.
Do you know what makes it, Tell, even more special? If we'd have got the second goal in, say, the 80th minute, it still would have been brilliant. It was the fact, the 90th minute, you know, can you imagine, like the climax, like, you know, it's just...
We don't see better finishes. No.
I mean, let's be honest. If you was in that crowd, you're ready to go home. You're literally getting your stuff ready to go.
Mate.
Do you know what I mean? Come on.
People talk about Aguero's last-minute goal. For me,
No.
that comes nowhere near to this. Nowhere near.
I don't think this would ever happen again. I mean, obviously, it wasn't supposed to be the last game of the season, but obviously, due to the Hillsborough disaster and the way it planned out, I mean, obviously, Arsenal losing and drawing their last two games, Liverpool winning their last two games before it puts it all in contention. Do you know what I mean? We should have had it sewn up. And then Liverpool kept going, give them their dues. And then on, the last game of the season, a team's got to go to Anfield to a team that haven't lost by 2 or 3 goals in 3 years. Yeah. We've not beaten them in 15 years there. And to go there and beat them 2-0, I mean, come on. On the last day of the season and to win is unbelievable, boys.
To keep a clean sheet against a side like that? Christ, come on.
Exactly.
Underdogs, mate.
Claude, if you've got your emotions together, how was that?
Probably one of the greatest nights ever, wasn't it, in Arsenal's history. Fantastic night. I don't think you can ever beat, and look back. These are great memories. You can always. I know things are not great at the moment, but when you've got those memories, haven't you? You can live with those memories. You can go up whenever we all pop over to the other side. We'll always have those memories, won't we?
Oh, without a shadow of doubt, mate. I mean, come on, as I said, for me as a kid, 11 years old at the time, and then seeing something like that as your team, you know what I mean? It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, that was my first league championship.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I remember, obviously, it was just a brilliant performance. And with a brilliant team, brilliant manager, it still sends tingles down me now. I don't know about you.
Yeah. That whole season was incredible as well. I mean, I remember going to Goodison and when we played at Everton that season, and Richardson was absolutely. He's one of the most underrated players the job he done for the team. We don't have players like that at the moment. That's the problem. We don't have players that will fight for 90 minutes like that. You look at that fight that they showed there.
Yeah.
That's fucking, never gave up. Great team spirit. We'll never get out again, mate. Never get out again.
And do you know what, right? Do you know what I will say as well, right? Maybe a bit controversial to some, but just from us watching that game, you see what Claude just said there about Kevin Richardson, who will fight for 90 minutes. A game like that makes me appreciate Alexis Sanchez even more. Because other than him, I don't know any other player we've got or have had in the last 4 or 5 years who I can honestly say from minute 1 to minute 90 will literally fight. I can't. If you ask me to name 2 or 3, I could name you Sanchez straight away. I don't know if I could name you another 2. Me personally, I couldn't.
I know what you mean, and that's what
I mean?
When I talk about my buyers, I want the buyers that I really want are players like Jack Grealish, like James Maddison, who will run for 95 minutes for you. Do you know what I mean? For your team. It's just come and look at Rocastle's face there. I mean, it's unbelievable. You know what I mean? But look at the crowd. Look at the crowd there. Look, unbelievable. Just to be in that crowd on that day.
Nice one, Lone Star. It's true, though, Lone Star, isn't it, mate? It's true. You know, there ain't any others.
The Liverpool fans were brilliant as well on that night. They stayed behind and they applauded us as well. They were brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in a lot of people's eyes, we done the impossible. It's like Rocky and Ivan Drago, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's literally like that, right? Where, in the latter rounds, when Rocky obviously was winning, even the Russian people were like, do you know what? We got to applaud this guy.
Well, we had our own Rocky, didn't we? We had our own Rocky.
Yeah, exactly. Claude, am I right in saying that Liverpool were not only dominant, they were also doing the business in Europe?
Yeah.
That season. So
Adams lifts up the League Cup.
Mr. Arsenal.
Go on, my son. Look at that. Unbelievable.
So you guys and the guys in the chat, this is why I'm so harsh on the players of today, because look, that's what we've grown up watching. Players like this on a fraction of the money on pitches like that, because they weren't carpets back then. Look at the state of that pitch. And they done the business. I'm used to these sort of players.
Ryan Marwood there, look, he was injured, wasn't he? Marwood.
Yeah, proper players, mate. Proper.
He played a big part. In that.
Oh, Tony.
Look at that. Oh, just to see that again. Paul Davis there and all that. Paul Davis.
Yeah. Another underrated player for me, Paul Davis.
See, old George is really calm now, isn't he?
Yeah, he was telling them, wasn't he? He kept telling them to all calm down. Go on, Baldy. Go on, son.
What George Graham was saying was, see, lads, now you've tasted it. This is what I want next season. We do it again next season.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
I just still can't get over that game, to be honest. Still can't get over that. Imagine watching that in real time, if you know what I mean.
God, look at...
Here it goes again. Look, Dixon to Smudger. Smudger over the top. Thomas charging through the midfield. It's up for grab now. Oh, my word. I mean, fantastic. I mean, don't forget, 5 minutes earlier, he had the same chance, Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That must have been going through his mind. What am I going to do here? Am I going to put it in the same place? Am I going to put it straight?
Real character, man. Real character.
Yeah.
Real fucking character.
I mean, for me, I don't care what anyone says. Watch a live German game or watch that game all over again. No contest for me, boys. What about you?
No, it's just
there's football on there, isn't it?
Unbelievable. All right.
Showing a lot of football, aren't they, tonight?
Yeah, they've got the World Cup on that, haven't they? I think afterwards.
England, Spain, or something.
Worked so hard with him without the ball. We got the ump if he got subs. Sanchez was the only world-class player we had in the last 10 years. Yeah, I agree with that. Lone Star, I agree with that. The man was he was hungry. You know, to a point where Bellerin, you know, come out and said, oh, you know, he's too much of a winner. He wants to win too much, and he needs to calm down. You know, if we had another 10 Alexis Sanchez's in that team, we'd have dominated the league, in my opinion. And also, right, he's Chilean, isn't he? Like, you look at it and you think, do you know what? These South American players, are we missing a trick? Why are we not going more down that route? Look at Martinelli's another one. Worker. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll be looking in that market, you know, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But no.
Let's have a 5-10 minutes of question and answers. A Q&A. Anyone want to ask us any questions?
Yeah, feel free to ask any questions.
And while we've got the questions coming in, can you all please go and press the like button and share button and subscribe to our YouTube channel, us on Instagram, Twitter. You know, it takes 2 seconds to press the like button and share button. It really helps us out. Lone Star London said, how good was Paul Davis, Claude?
Great player, another great player. They're all terrific players. All, but they were just individuals. They were a team. They fought for each other. Because they had that spirit. They went to the pub together. They had that team spirit. They had that spirit about them. But fantastic, lovely. I love it. I love them. Love them to death, mate.
Got a great question here, boys. Great question here. Let's Diesel, you go first. Adam said, rank between Platt, Merson, and Parler 1 to 3.
1 being the best, yeah. Number 1 for me would be.
Good morning, Stan.
Hello, Stan. Oh God, hang on. Let me get up.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Butterfingers. Number 1 for me would be. I'll have to go Merson. I just love Paul Merson. Loved him as a player, classy player. Then I'd go Parler. I did look. All 3 are, all 3 are very good players, and all 3 would probably walk into our team now. Parler for me was very, very underrated. Plus, he's Romford born. He's down the road from me. You know, representing the East London or Essex, whatever you want to call it. And we missed Parler when he didn't play for us. We missed him. You know, very underrated, very hard working. Didn't get the glory that he should have, if I'm honest, because of the team he played in. David Platt, another good player, got some crucial goals for us in the midfield, and he was a goal-scoring midfielder. Every club he's been at, he has got goals for a midfielder. So, but I just think Merson for me was class. Parler was very instrumental for us, very important to us. So I'd put Parler 2 and Platt number 3.
Lone Star said Merson, Parler, Platt, same as you, Diesel. Yeah. I will go the same. I think Merson was absolutely fantastic for us. So underrated, I think, Merson. He's a fantastic player for us. I'll put him in number 1. I'll put Parler in number 2. I just think it's only Ray Parler. It's only Ray Parler.
Good morning. Stan says good morning from Vancouver.
Yeah. Good morning, Stan. Afternoon. And then I'll put Platt in 3rd. What about you, Claude?
Mercer, me. I'm a bit annoyed with Parler after what he said about pig work. Anyway, I'm going to say Merson. I'll say it's a bit of a tie because they're both different type of players, really. One was, I like David Platt, but he wasn't at Arsenal very long, was he?
Yeah.
It's hard to compare, really. Look at these idiots on the beach. Fucking idiots.
What did you boys think about Stefan Schwartz? Did you rate him?
For me, I didn't. What about you, Paul? Claude?
All right. Sorry,
He was just like a statue then, didn't he?
yeah, sorry, go on. I was watching something now.
It was like frozen.
He was on the old red tube, wasn't he? Look. Go on, Claude. The smile gives it away.
Somewhere said, which Arsenal is the best Arsenal team? 89, 91, 98 or 2002? And please rank me top 3 England team.
Which Arsenal is the best? For me, I'm going to go. I'm going to go. You know what? I'm going to go 89 for my best because the achievement was at Anfield against one of the best sides ever. To go there and win the title and break the sequence up. I'm going to go 91 was next. I'm going to go 98 and then. Oh, actually, no, 98 and 2002. I don't know. I can't split them two.
For me, I'm going to go. 98 was the undefeated season, wasn't it? 98.
No. 91 was we lost one game. 98 we came back from 13 points down at Christmas.
Which one was the undefeated game? The league.
No, I'm not having the Invincibles, mate. No. Don't get me started on that argument, mate.
For me, no. Listen, we went.
I'm sick of hearing about it. I had this argument the other day. I had the argument the other day. 98 and 2002, we won 2 fucking trophies, 2 doubles in that year, yeah? 89, we went to Anfield against one of the greatest fucking Liverpool teams ever. We broke the monopoly up. Yeah. I'm not having this Invincibles better than any of these. I'm sorry, I'm not having it. Listen, let me tell you something. Everyone goes on, right? How great it was, yeah? All right, fantastic, right? Let me tell you something. What's a bigger achievement for you, right? They said it's a bigger achievement because no one's ever done it, yeah? All right, then. So what's a bigger achievement then? It's getting a hole in one in golf, which is very rare, right? Mm-hmm. Or winning a major.
Winning a major.
Well, exactly. There we go. And that's what I want to say about it. It's all bloody bullshit.
I just think that obviously we went.
I'm sick of hearing about it because, to be honest with you, that year I was fucking fuming because we should have won the Champions League that year. We put all that fucking effort into being unbeaten. We fucking forgot about the FA Cup. Let it go. We should have won. Actually, we should have won the treble. We could have won quadruple because we got knocked out by fucking Middlesbrough semi-finals. Yeah. Was it Middlesbrough? Or was it? No, it was Chelsea or Middlesbrough. No, Chelsea. No. Hold on, Middlesbrough. No, Middlesbrough. I'm getting mixed up with 98. In 2004, we got beat by Middlesbrough, I think, in the semi-final. Yeah, we should have won that. We went to Man United. We put a weakened team out against Man United, right? Because he was worried about this record and all this, and we got fucking done there. Then we went against Chelsea in the Champions League. We beat them 3 competitions. We beat them in 3 competitions, and we were gone. And we nearly blew the whole fucking lot because of that. Because after that we recovered. But what I'm trying to say, we went for. How can I say it? We went for that all that fucking getting unbeaten. Well, I would have took 3 or 4 defeats and won the Champions League that year and won the FA Cup. Yeah. All I hear about Invincibles.
I just think for me, obviously, I mean that was unbelievable. 89. Let's be honest. We just watched it. Unbelievable. You know, to beat Liverpool in their own backyard, not won their. The quality of the opposition, and then in them days you could tackle as well. You could go in hard. Yeah, different ball game. Yeah, now it's like you're watching ballet. You know what I'm saying? Just looking on the other end. There's
no contact now. It's non-contact sport now.
Yeah, I know.
It's a non-contact sport.
Listen,
That's
I'm not
why I don't.
disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you that it weren't, an absolutely brilliant game. I'm just saying, look at the other hand. That I know what you keep saying about the undefeated season, but Alex Ferguson, how great was he? He was a fantastic manager, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't achieve it. He could not achieve it. All them premierships he won. All them premierships he'd won.
I can name you a major. I can name you a major golf winner who's won a major has never hit a hole in one. What does that mean?
Yeah, no,
I know.
Yeah, but we don't forget. We still got the trophy at the end of the season of that one, though. We still got something to show for it. We didn't go a whole season.
That's what we should. What it is, it's a league title at the end of the day. Whether they put it in gold is another thing altogether.
What about that?
At the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, all it is was one league title. That's what we should be looking at. And that year, this is what this club is not ruthless enough. Because if that was Man United in our position that year,
they would have
all the time. He would have gone for the four. He would have gone for the lot. The whole lot.
Listen, at the end of the day, that's what I've always said. That's why Ferguson was so great. He won the league one season. He won the league one season, and then he went out and he bought our best player, Van Persie, to win in the league the season.
And that's the difference between our fan base and the rest, and Liverpool, Man United. Our fan base expectations are that they even name players now we got now as world class. We haven't got one. I could say maybe Aubameyang, one world class player in our squad. But you wouldn't believe that with our fans. Oh, they're all world class. All world class.
Aubameyang for me is not world class. For me, he's not. I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
We've not got one. I agree with you, Claude. We've not got one.
But because our standards have dropped so low, they call them world class. World class. I hear people saying Lacazette's world class. Do me a favour.
No, but this. Listen, I don't care what anyone says. This has all come from Wenger. This has all come from Wenger in my eyes. Now, listen. I know the backroom staff and I know the chairman give him money or they get the players or whatever. But if you're the manager, right, of a team and you're not getting a replacement for these players that are being sold that your club are selling, like Van Persie went to Man U, right? If your club are not giving you the money for us to go out and replace him with like for like, basically, then if I was a manager, I'd say see you later. If you're not going to give
even in '98, we could have won the League Cup as well, the League Cup, FA Cup, and League. But he put a weakened team in the League Cup for that semi-final. He's another one. Ian Barrett is another one in his reign. We went to White Hart Lane, I think was in what year was it? We went to White Hart Lane. We got beat 5-1 because he put a fucking load of fucking reserves in.
Yeah.
Do you know when we drew with them at Highbury?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember that one.
At the Emirates. No, it was at the Emirates. Sorry, at the Emirates. It was 1-1 at the Emirates. I think what year was it? And they fucking slaughtered us, and I had to walk down that road with them fucking on their phones taking the piss out of us. It was 5-1. He went there with a fucking understrength team. But why? What's he doing that for? What's he doing that for? Why? You tell me. No.
That is why, lads. That is why. I will always take Graham over Wenger. Always. Because I'll tell you why, right? When we did the Invincible thing, in my honest opinion, if that was George Graham, right, he would have kicked on and dominated. Right? Wenger broke that team up 18 months after he'd done that. Why? Fergie would have kicked on. He'd have dominated. You know what I'm saying? He would have bought 2 or 3 top quality players, keep it fresh, and keep the players on their feet. Klopp's doing that now. Liverpool will get Werner, in my opinion. And everyone's saying, oh, does that mean they're going to sell Firmino? No. It's because those 3 players have got to stay on it, because if they don't, there's a top player waiting in the wings who's ready to come in and take their place. Yeah. That's what you call a top manager. Keep these players on their toes. And just a quick one, right? Do you remember when, and this is where I lost it, not just with Wenger, right, with the players, right, when I believe they threw him under a bus. It was around the time when Mourinho was at Chelsea, and he came out and called Wenger a specialist in failure. We then go to Stamford Bridge, we lose 6-0, yeah? And I remember Ian Wright doing an interview saying, "I can't believe the Arsenal players allowed that to happen." In my day, if a rival manager, right, was slagging off Georgie Graham like that, me and the lads would never have gone there and lost 6-0. We would have gone there and thought, you know what? How dare he talk about our gaffer like that? We're going to go there and we're going to fucking smash him and we're going to show him something. What did we do? We allowed Chelsea to take the piss out of us. We laid down.
This is why it really annoys me, because this is what this fact when they keep going on about this is what we live on. They don't live on 89. I'd rather live on 89 because that for me that was better. I'd rather live on 89 than this poxy fucking keep going on about Invincibles. Remember, there was a lot of draws in there, and if you look at it, it's 100 points is a better achievement, because if you get 100 points in the league, that is an achievement. 100 points. But to say, oh, we're unbeaten, because you can draw 38 games and be unbeaten, and to go down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But is it a country thing though, Tel? Is it a country thing though? Because every time a World Cup comes around, all we talk about is 66, 66, 66. How long ago was that?
Yeah.
We still bang on about it though, didn't we? That's a fact. You know,
when you actually break it down and think about it, even with Arsene Wenger, not even just Arsene Wenger, when was the last time that Arsenal, we keep saying that we're a big club, right? Let's be honest now. Let's break it right down. We keep saying we're a big club. When was the last time that we went out and bought the player at the top of his game and the best out there? When was the last time we done that? Like everybody else does? Because I couldn't tell you.
Of course.
I don't think it's happened in my lifetime.
Yeah, but I mean,
people
like Ferguson, they all loved Wenger in the end because they were beating him.
They loved Wenger because they knew they could go to us.
Did you notice how towards the end, Mourinho was all nice to him? All this, oh, you're my pal now. Because he's got the better of him. He doesn't care anymore.
That is what I'm saying. Right. So
if that was me and he done that to me, I'd have fuck off. I know, where you my friend now? Where you my friend now?
When the likes of Gary Neville and Fergie and a few of the others were saying, I don't know why the Arsenal fans, I don't know why they want Wenger out. He should stay. He's done so much for the club. You know why? Because while Wenger's there, we are no threat.
Yeah,
that was the reason. We are not a threat.
Exactly.
It's like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I don't rate Solskjaer. I don't want him to go. I want him to stay there for years.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. But the thing is that I couldn't understand is that when Wenger first come, if you go and look back, when he first come, right, if we were losing the game with 10, 15 minutes to go, it'd take two players off and bring two strikers on. So we would be playing with four strikers up front to win the games. When he first come to us, if you go back and watch the games, I remember it vividly. He used to do that, and that's why we were so good. And that was for the first couple of seasons. And then we won that. The worst thing for Wenger, like Claude said, though, to be fair, is that he went that season unbeaten. That season, we should have been like Man United of the past.
The worst thing for Wenger is that when he started changing things, because we got beat by Barcelona in that final, where if he watched the game properly, right, we didn't do much wrong. What happened is that we lost the goalkeeper, and we had a shit cunting goal in the last half an hour. Who give two stupid goals away, and of course then because we had 10 men, I think Henry just run himself into the ground. That's why I don't think he put that chance away. But you know. And he thought, oh, they're Barcelona. We have to change our way of playing. Let's get a load of little players who could just kick the ball around with no physical attributes. And then what happened? We got bullied every time.
He was obsessed with Barcelona. He was obsessed with that style of play.
He's trying to bring Barcelona style to Arsenal. But hold on a minute. You haven't got Messi. You haven't got Ronaldinho. You haven't got Messi. You haven't got Iniesta. You haven't got them type of players. So you think you're going to succeed in the Premier League with them players?
The thing is, when you look at it, we only had 3 or 4 great years out of Wenger with great players. I mean, with great
What
players.
I'm trying to
We only had about 4 years because really, in all truthfulness, we was just a selling club. Henri
But
went
once
to
we-
Barcelona.
but
Fabregas
once he
went to Barcelona. Alex Son went to Barcelona. Ashley Cole went to Chelsea. Van Persie went to United. You know what I mean? How many of these other big clubs are we going to sell our great players to?
But once he done all that, when he done all that business about when he sold the what is it? When he started playing, putting all these fancy players in the like Fabregas, all these players, right? They're great with the ball and everything else. But who's going to win the ball who's going to win the ball when we had no possession? We were easy kicked out of the game, weren't we?
Yeah.
No. Didn't have that hard. Right. Once we lost that Vieira, Gilberto, and players like that, even Dennis was Henri. They could put themselves about. You know what I'm saying? We had a strong team, but he went into. Oh, don't get me going, please don't. I just. And then we started to lose these players, and then we had no ambition. Then Fabregas left, then Van Persie left, and we went downhill. We went downhill from there.
Kleb, Nasri, Clichy.
And what happened? What did we start doing? We started buying players that fucking Chelsea and Man United didn't fucking want. Yeah. Well, I don't want any more Arsenal, have you? Yeah. Mr. Wenger, would you like? Oh, well, you can have Van Persie. Yeah, you can have him. Good luck with him.
In my opinion,
we'll give you stuff.
He's done a lot of.
We'll give you. What do we get back from United? Mikel fucking Sylvester. Danny Welbeck.
He done great.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did downgraded.
I honestly, and this is what I was saying. I think Colonel put a comment in the about us.
Fred went up, mate.
Right, look at this, right?
He started with Ferguson. He gave Ferguson the fucking title that year. He gave it to him.
He did.
Right. What I would say, and I said this in the last podcast, yeah, if Wenger had never won a league title, wasn't a winner, right? Then obviously, when you see him jumping up and down on the touchline because we secured fourth spot, you could maybe give it a pass because he doesn't know any better, right? Yeah. We're talking about a man who's tasted success. We're talking about a man who was very lucky to inherit a back four that I might add was put in place by George Graham, right?
Exactly.
He was lucky to have had a back four. He inherited the best back four in the world at that point, in my opinion. Yeah. And yes, he does some, great things. But what I'm saying is he had the likes of Vieira, Petit. He had physically imposing players. And he won games and he won titles with players. He had a mixture: flair, muscle, grit, determination, tough. How do you go from that to these little slight technical players who can pass the ball around you, but when the going gets tough and you're playing Stoke away in a winter night, they can't hack it? How do you go from that to this?
I'll take you back.
Don't fix it. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'll take you back to what Ferguson said. He made a phone call. He said, "Come and he said, I made a phone call, nice phone call to Arsenal and asked him about Robin Van Persie, and he let him go." Do you honestly believe if Wenger went over? Well, can I have who's the top player?
Wayne Rooney, Andy Cole.
Wayne Rooney.
Can I have Wayne Rooney? You tell him to fuck off. You tell him to fuck off, man. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's the difference, Claude.
That's what I'm saying. And then towards the end, after Mourinho humiliated him, right? He started being friendly with Mourinho. Why? You must be fucking joking.
He's not a threat. So when Mourinho, right, was calling him a specialist in failure, as Arsenal fans, obviously we have a loyalty, to Wenger. So a lot of us were like, "Hang on, how dare we say that about our manager?" But if you really look at it,
mind games. Mind games, and he got under him, and he got the better of him.
Yeah,
he didn't fight back, did he? He didn't fight back.
Alex Ferguson and Mourinho was laughing at him. I can come to Arsenal basically and take any player that we want. Simple as that. We couldn't do that the other way round. Let's be honest, we can't.
I'll tell you what, Ferguson was very clever because what he done as well. he got very pally with look, every team when they played Arsenal, they put themselves out to beat us, yeah. But Ferguson was very pally with managers, saying, if you need any help, come see me, and they all looked up to him for that. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't go. They softened up for him. Yeah. Whereas with Arsene Wenger, he never was like he was just
Wenger was arrogant, Claude. If we lost the game, he wouldn't take the manager's hand. How many times have we seen it? He would just shoot straight down the tunnel. He was a bad loser, right? He would never shake a manager's hand, whether we win, lose, or draw. I never once saw Wenger after a game applaud the fans. He went straight down the tunnel. I can't stand shit like that.
But everyone hates Ferguson, but what he done, he got pally with all of them, and they all thank you, Sir Alex, thanks for you, and they all fucking softened up to him. Where I think the only one, no one stood up to Ferguson. You look at Allardyce when he played his teams against us and when he played against Ferguson, different attitude. I'm telling you, mate, it's all. He was clever. He was clever with other managers. That's why Wenger couldn't compete. He competed at first, but once.
Gio, we've got a super chat here from Gio. He said, "I can tell you guys, beer budget is big, exactly like mine. 10 years of mediocre football at Milan. Thanks for your great content." Thanks, Gio.
You've got our mate there now, Gazidis, mate. Good luck with him, mate.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah. Right, we've been going for nearly an hour and 40 minutes, boys. Yeah. Let's wrap this up quickly. I want to thank everyone in the chat. Go on, Diesel. Sorry, mate.
Sorry, mate. I just want to say one more thing, right? Going back to us being a selling club and stuff like that and giving Man United our top players, and right, have a look at this, yeah? Name me players that go from Man United to Liverpool or vice versa. It don't happen. Don't happen. There's a reason. That's all I'll say. Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody in the chat. You've been absolutely fantastic with us today. Thank you for everyone that's give us contributions. I want to thank everyone that's gone over to OpMic and signed up. And please hit the like button and the share button. That really helps our channel out and gets us moving forward. What a great win it was. I didn't know. I couldn't see that outcome happening. Did you, boys, quickly before the end? Did you see beating Liverpool 2-0?
Of course we did. No.
You know what?
No
31 years on, and I still can't believe that night.
I know, mate. I know. It's still unbelievable. To actually literally Michael Thomas score the winner with 30 seconds to go is unbelievable. Unbelievable. But no, I want to thank everyone again. Thanks for coming along on this journey and watching us. Do you want to read that one out, Diesel?
Oh, happily. Laura Min Wang. You all right, Claude, Terry, Diesel? Hey, guys, I'm from Brighton and just started watching you guys. Emma from Watford FC. She's a good friend. I hope to follow you guys. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you. Yeah. Say hello to Emma from us. We really like to talk her on again sometime. But yeah, thank you very much, Laura. And well, what can I say, boys?
There's one left. There's one thing left for you to say, Claude. You'll sign that in a minute, but go on, mate.
I've got to be careful with my throat at the moment. My throat's not great at the moment. So
let me quickly tell you what's coming up. Tomorrow night, I think we're going to be doing an early one at the late night show with Stan. Me and Stan probably be around about 11, 12 o'clock tomorrow night. So watch out for that. Monday night, we've got our review the Premier League show. We've got Sam Chippick from Tottenham as our representative from Tottenham. We've got the Newcastle Fan TV coming on, and we will have someone hopefully from Chelsea coming on. So watch out for that. And I'll also will be doing a co-broadcast with Craig at Anfield Agenda on Tuesday for the Bayern Munich against Dortmund game on Tuesday. So sign up to OpMic on Apple Play Store and Google Play Store. Use our code CBS301, and then you'll be able to hook up our commentary of me and Craig doing the German game, Bayern Leverkusen against Dortmund. Should be a great game. So we've got a few things lined up. We've also got a couple of other big things in the pipeline, working hard behind the scenes. Watch out for them. They'll be announced in due course. And like I said, if you can just like and share on YouTube, and importantly on Not Mike, that will drive our channel up, please. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you will be notified as soon as we advertise anything. Any last words from you, Claude?
No, thank you everyone for coming in the chat today. And sorry I got a bit heated there, but this whole subject gets me really. Just like to thank everyone for coming in. Thank you, Diesel, as well, for being here today, mate.
Anytime, mate.
I do apologise. I didn't put you in the intro because I didn't know you was. I thought you weren't going to be here today. But thanks for coming. And thanks, Terry, once again, all the hard work you put into this channel. Thank you so much. And going to wish everyone well. Thank you.
Diesel?
No, as per usual, I will always bang on about it. You guys in the chat room, you're the ones who make this possible, yeah? So without you guys, there'd be no point us guys doing it. It would just be three guys talking to each other through a camera. So, yeah, listen, much appreciated for watching. Don't ever apologise about getting heated, Claude. At the end of the day, right, we're passionate Arsenal fans.
Exactly.
We've lived through the times. We've obviously have seen our club win trophies. We've just seen a game with 11 leaders. You know, the reason we get passionate and angry is because at this present moment in time, we don't have one. At one time, we had 11. Says it all, doesn't it? But, yeah, that's us. But, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Much appreciated.
Yeah, no. And again, once again, thanks, everyone, for joining us in the chat and on Not Mike. We really appreciate it. We will be doing a lot more once a week, question and Q&As with yourselves in the chat, because you're the most important people to us on this channel. So we're going to start doing that every week. So start getting questions ready. Any questions you want to ask us about Arsenal or whatever you want to do, then we'll try and answer them as honest as possible. But yeah, thank you very much. Great win today. Arsenal nicking it right at the end. Mickey Thomas, what can you say? He charged through the midfield and he got us the league championship. So let's end it on that. Mickey Thomas, well done, mate. We love you.
Legend.
See you later on, everyone.
Cheers,
Bye.
Cheers, guys. It's time to go. I can't do it like Claude.